Like in the rest of the world, the COVID-19 pandemic shut down theatres in the West End. As of Monday, though, they will be able to welcome back audiences, but only at 50% capacity and with protective measures in place. NTD's Neil Wardrobe brings us a reaction from London's West End.
The last but one reopening day under the government's roadmap out of lockdown comes at a very testing time as the pandemic grabs people's attention again. But looking on the positive side, people can go inside a restaurant and eat a meal, visit museums, cinemas and theatres. We spoke to some theatregoers whether they'll be taking advantage of the latest release of lockdown measures. These ladies will book, but maybe not right away.
I think we've had so many things this year where things have open, close. I think I'll just be waiting to avoid disappointment.
This gentleman saw a pantomime in December.
I live in London, near Covent Garden, and walking around this area in the last year has been strange, you know, to see the theatres closed most of the time.
This lady has just booked for Phantom of the Opera in October.
Oh God, I'm so excited. I was just so happy to finally be able to book and not see we have to reschedule, but actually book and hopefully know that this is going to be something. So I'm really excited for it. And I'm even going past the theatre now just to have a look and say finally we can start going to the theatres.
That's how the public feels, but how about the performers?
Oh, it feels wonderful. It feels heartwarming. It feels exciting, exhilarating. It feels like coming back home, really. It's the last show that most of us have done before this madness happened, and so it's a great way to get back to a different version of the life before 2020.
Lighting designer Elliot Griggs had to make ends meet in between.
I was working for Tesco for the whole of the last year whilst theatres have been closed. So I sort of almost feel guilty that I'm opening one of the very first shows back into the West End. So many people are still waiting for that call to come. So I sort of feel very lucky to be here and back doing this job.
Some shows open today, but others open later. This one behind me opens on May 20th. Neil Woodrow, NTD News, West End, London.